guys, I'm Haleymorales, and today I'm going to be giving you guys the highly requested Madison beer tutorial. How to look like Madison beer. So, I have no makeup on, obviously, so this is not what it's going to turn out to. Trust me, the tutorial is going to be lit. It's going to be on fleek. Y'all are going to be looking like Madison beer by the end of this video. So, if you want to know how to look like Madison beer, or you just like my videos, keep watching. Today I am basing it off of this image right here. Oh, she's way more tan than me. So first I'm going to start off with this Olay Complete All Day Moisturizer. Every time, I'm just going to get a little bit of that. It also has SPF, which is pretty good if you're trying to wear this out in Texas weather. Her face isn't like matte, her face is kind of dewy. So we're going for like a dewy look. You can make this matte if you want. Next, I'm gonna prime my face with the Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. Pretty sure you guys know what this stuff is. First of all, it's my favorite primer. The only primer I've used, and it is very popular. I put it under my eyes, and my forehead, my nose, and definitely like my dry spots. But if you put primer on your dry spots, it kind of makes them all evened out, and it makes it easier to apply your foundation. Okay, so now I'm going to be putting on foundation. Her foundation is kind of lighter than her neck, which is total opposite for me. I'm just gonna use this CoverGirl CG Smoothers. It basically says hydrating, that's good, but it's in the shade 730 Classic Beige, and I'm gonna use that. I don't really know if this is my shade that well, but it's an okay match. Don't worry, we'll just bronze up the face later. So I first like to just put this on my fingers because my beauty blender still hasn't come in the mail. And I'm gonna put it down my neck. Now I like to mix it with this Olay Regenerist Intensive Repair Treatment. Okay, that's kind of a lot. Put that all over the face. I know this is a very weird way of applying. Now, again, since I don't have a beauty blender, I'm going to blend it with this like little dirty sponge. I've washed it, I swear, it just doesn't come out. I got it in the Maybelline Fit Me powder set thing. But I'm basically just gonna, you know, do what I would do with a beauty blender if I had one. So now I'm going to put on concealer. I'm putting on the Insta Asia Wine by Maybelline. This is my holy grail. I'm gonna put that under the eyes and right there. And also, I'm gonna make that like a triangle. So again, I'm just gonna blend out with this. And you don't have to use the same products as me. This is just what I'm using. If you're darker than me, you can use darker shade. And then I'm just gonna kind of like put the rest that's on the sponge over my eyelid. But now I'm gonna take the Maybelline Fit Me powder, and I'm gonna take this e.l.f. blending brush. I'm gonna pretend to bake with it. And guys, look at this little mason jar full of brushes I have. This is an upgrade for me. I used to have not many brushes at all. And now we got some brushes. Now I'm gonna take this Lush None of Your Beeswax. This is expired. This is expired. And I'm just now using it every day. So I'm just gonna put that on the lips to hydrate them because my lips are not hydrated at all. Okay, so now I'm gonna contour to kind of be her shade. To contour, I'm gonna be taking the e.l.f. Cream Contour Palette. I'm gonna take this e.l.f. concealer brush and just put it in the first shade right here. This brush is perfect for cream contour. Put on the cheekbones. Now I'm gonna take some under the jawline. If you put your contour on top of your jawline, it makes it like 5 o'clock shadow. On the forehead, it does. But I'm gonna do that, and now I'm gonna take the darker shade right here. This is just a shade darker, kind of up here, line right here. But I'm really gonna focus it on the forehead. Now, a beauty blender would really be great. I'm just gonna go ahead and blend this. So I have the contour on, and this right here, it looks horrendous, but that is the natural shadow of my face. So it looks, every time I do contour, it looks bad. I don't know, my face is just like a weird shape. I have a bunch of like fat right here, even though I'm skinny as crap. Basically, what I do to kind of even it up, since I don't have a translucent powder, is I use moisturizer or lotion to kind of clean up the parts I don't want. And I don't know how I discovered this, but it works. Like if I put the contour a little high up here, I just put it there, blend it, and it's like so much better. Look, watch me just drag a line of moisturizer. And look, I'm shook. I don't even know how I created this. And I also like to put this right here on my forehead. But basically, that's just a hack I learned. For the cream contour and stuff, I'm gonna use this picture right here. Stunning! Hard. I'm gonna use the lightest contour shade again. Her nose is really slim right here, and then kind of bigger right here, and her nostrils go down like that. So let's see if I can do this. Leftovers. Now I'm gonna apply fake freckles. So what I'm gonna use to apply my fake freckles is this e.l.f. eyebrow kit in the shade Dark. I'm gonna take the little applicator it comes with and poke it in there and just draw freckles all over my face. Last time I drew freckles on myself, it was tragic, but I'm gonna take my sponge or use my finger. So now that I have those, I'm gonna take it again, but I'm gonna take it in this shade now. Now I'm gonna put fake freckles on again. These will kind of be more natural. And I just like blending it with my finger, not really the sponge. For the brows, I'm again taking the e.l.f. eyebrow kit. And I'm gonna use the brush it comes with to do my brows. Her brows are arched, kind of like mine. My brows are pretty arched. I don't really like it, but I guess it's in style, but just people at my school don't like my arch, so whatever. So I'm just gonna draw strokes like that. I'll fade it a little bit in the front, but hers aren't really that faded. They aren't as faded as me. Now I'm gonna take the brush we used for the contour, but I'm gonna go in with the foundation we used earlier. I'm gonna take that on the brush like that. Her brows are pretty thin. So yeah, that's her overall brow shape. She has like thicker in the front and then it gets to an arch. And I'm just gonna blend that with my e.l.f. blending brush. So now I'm gonna take the Naked 2 palette and I just like this shade right here. Take it on this Anastasia Renaissance palette brush and go under the eyebrow. So now we're going to move on to the eyes. Now for her eyes, she usually has like a natural brownish kind of vibe that she does. I'm gonna take this Morphe 411 brush and go in with Golden Orchid. I'm gonna take that and put it as my transition color. Hello. Are you wearing the matte one? Mm-hmm. Cool, you should let me do your makeup. Thank you! I can use this in this tutorial. My mom just gave me a Rebecca highlighter in the shade Opal. How great is she? Now I'm gonna take raw sienna. I'm gonna kind of put that in the crease, but at the same time, transition, and I kind of want to focus it over here. Now I'm gonna take the Morphe 518 and blend that all together. So now I'm gonna kind of smoke it under the eye. Mix those together. Now I'm gonna take the shade Burnt Orange on my 441. Again, focus that over here. I'm gonna take this MB23 and blend that all out. I'm gonna take Naked 2 kind of flattened brush. I'm gonna take the Naked 2 palette because it has a lot of shimmers in here. Snake Bite. Put that on the lid over here. MB23, just blending it out. Now I'm gonna take this brush on the Naked 2 again, kind of wipe it off, take Half Baked. Also put it out here. Now I'm gonna take the shade YDK and put that on the lid. I'm gonna blend it out with the shade Raw Sienna right here. No, I've hit pan. Very tiny on Raw Sienna. It is my favorite kind of transition color crease shade, so makes sense. I'm gonna use the shade Busted. It's this dark brown kind of shimmer shade to act as liner. On this e.l.f. crease brush right here, it's like a pencil brush kind of. I'm gonna blend that out lightly. Now on this little brush we use for my eyebrows, I'm gonna go in the Naked 2 in actually the black shade. This is because I don't have an eyeliner, but if you have an eyeliner, just use an eyeliner, but I'm gonna go ahead and do the waterline just halfway. Now I'm going to curl my lashes with just this e.l.f. eyelash curler. Take the Too Faced mascara. Y'all know what it looks like by the packaging. I'm gonna do my top lashes. Now after I put that mascara on, I'm gonna put the Voluminous Lash Paradise by L'Oreal on. I have put my mascara on. I'm not gonna put any falsies on because in the photo she does not have any falsies. Becca highlighter in the shade Opal. This highlighting brush from Ulta. I'm gonna obviously put that where you highlight. I do it on the nose. I'm gonna draw a line. And I'm gonna go in the inner corner of the eye. I'm gonna take some under the brow. And basically, she has like a rim on her lip. So I'm gonna highlight the rim. I have black on this brush. What am I doing? And also, I like to take a little bit of that on a brush and put it on the lips to make the lips look bigger. Also, I like to get highlighter and put it right here and a little bit above the brow. Also, I have this curling on, and it is on, but in the photo, she does not have her hair curled. So I'm gonna take the photo, and then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna curl my hair. Okay guys, so this is the look. I did my hair just a little bit. If you guys enjoyed the video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe down below and turn on my post notifications. Also, if you like my recent on Instagram, which is haleymariemorales, it's in the description and at the end of the video. If you like my recent and say you're from YouTube, I will comment on your pics, like your pics, and give you a DM. So, again, I hope you guys enjoy. I will see you guys next time. Bye.
Miles away, yeah, I'm already gone. Just a minute late now.